This is Captain Soban of the fleet, Farron Shaw.
We have arrived in Sector 112 and request targeting data.
Hello everyone, this is Captain Soban. Welcome aboard the Starship Enterprise for another episode of Genesis Rising. Alright, so this is recorded directly after the first episode, so I haven't got a chance to read your guys' opinions and comments about the series. But let's go ahead and get into the game. So for the time being, over here on our right side, these are all of our ships that we have available. We have our main guy, the leader of the Omni Cruiser, which is basically our mothership. This is a ship that we can actually build from other ships, or build other ships from. If we lose this ship, then we lose the mission. So this guy is very, very important to us. And then we have a lab right here who is responsible for the mutations and whatnot that we add to our ship. With him, we are able to actually create more genes of the mutations that we currently have available. It costs blood, which is our currency in this game. Blood is basically like our RUs. We get it by killing other ships and harvesting the blood off of them. We can find like other carcasses and whatnot throughout the game to harvest blood from them. That's stuff like that. And then this guy over here,
we require resources.
He is our reservoir, who is
positioning.
This one is our harvester. He actually does. I think of these guys as the workers from Cataclysm. They can harvest resources and they can repair nearby units by using the blood stored either in here or that's stored inside of its reservoir. Because since all of our ships are organic, they require blood to heal. I don't think there's any type of auto heal in this game like Homeworld has, so you do have to be careful with your military and try to keep them alive as much as possible, otherwise you're going to be spending a lot of money on repairs.
Standing by for orders.
So, right now, our objective, which is right down here, is to look for clues near the altar.
Your wish is my command.
I still get kind of confused on how to focus on this game. And I keep forgetting, how do we do sensors? That is not what we want. That's the galaxy map. We don't want to worry about that. That gets way too complicated. I don't think this sensors. No, that's grid. There is a way to go to like some sort of sensor mode, but I forget how to do it. Might just have to resume out all the way, because spacebar just selects everything. But there is a camera view.
Standing by for orders.
Okay, let's get used to the sensitivity of this. Well, that just censors the camera on whatever I have selected. Okay. But anyways, let's go ahead and do some mutations so we have some sort of defense. So, now what's cool about these is we could put these on any ship. So I could put like a bunch of speed on one of my ships to make it really, really fast. I could put weapons on all of my ships so everyone has some sort of defense. Let's see, we also have an evasion ability. And let's just go through our mutations that we currently have available. So we have this one, speed, which increases acceleration and brake speed on your ships. I don't know if it actually increases your top speed. Might just increase the decreased amount of time it takes from getting from stop to full speed. Then we have an evasion, which enables you to take over enemy ships and stations and to resist invasion attempts from an enemy. So this allows you to take over enemy ships, obviously. It's kind of self-explanatory. This is like the salvage corvette movement of Homeworld. And then we have our two weapons. We have our short-range bullet ships, which is fast, non-guided projectiles fired at high rate. And then we upgrade it. It increases its destructive power, which means having more than one of these on a ship. And then, of course, we have the Drake, which we had in the tutorial area, which are guided long-range missiles that deal a large amount of damage, and upgrading it increases its destructive power. What do the upgrades do on these? Ah, okay, so these can't be upgraded. Okay, good to know. Well, let's go ahead. Let's put our weapons on our main ship.
Let me command.
There we go. We have our Drake launcher in the front. We have our lasers on the side. I love the fact that those just pop out. It's such a cool feature.
You require resources.
And for the time being, we'll just keep everything the way we are.
Let me command.
But we can go here and purchase, and these are the ships that we can currently build. Right now, we can't build any warships. We can only build reservoirs and the lab ship.
Genius genetics.
And the lab ship we can't really do anything with at the moment. So,
Need fluid.
and I can also click this one right here, which will cost me 300 blood, and it'll create me a new bullet ship genetic that I can put on or mutation that I can put on a different ship, or just stack on my main ship. Okay, let's move up, boys.
God's wish, man's command.
God's wish, man's command. I meant to hit that. I meant to hit this button.
Standing by for orders.
So the only slight issue about this series is a little bit. It has some influences from Christianity religion, as you probably could tell from the initial cutscene. But that stuff doesn't really bother me. I don't really care if games have religion stuff in it. I won't really be talking about it too much, because that is kind of a touchy subject in the world. But just a heads up, there's gonna be some Christian related references in this game, because they obviously were a little bit inspired. For instance, the main cutscene when the Savior came to save Earth, that's kind of like a prophecy in Christianity where Jesus is supposed to come back from the dead for the second time and save us. But again, I'm not very religious. I'm just letting you guys, give you a heads up of some of the references from this. Okay.
Coordinates acquired. God's wish, man's command.
What do we have here? We have a little derelict ship.
An organage
You
ship
require
here?
resources.
An alien race that has that kind of technology could mean trouble. We better take a look. Navigator, board that ship.
Let me command.
Board the ship,
Build a
alright.
light fighter and use it to invade the alien ship.
Okay. I can do that. So, now in this game, there's no fighters, corvettes, frigates. You have 3 or 4 different types of fighters, because you can put on whatever you want for your ship. So you can make one focus on speed, make one focus on long range projectiles, make one focus on this, maybe have a little bit of everything.
Engines ready.
But we want us to build a light fighter, a Havoc, a military light fighter. Cheap and quick to produce, but has modest mutation capabilities which imply average firepower. Due to its low maintenance cost, it is affordable for mass production. So for maintenance, that's what this item up here is. We have 16 maintenance points, and that's basically your fleet cap. As we go through the campaign and mutate our ships and upgrade them, this will increase over time. So just have to be warned that you can't spam an entire fleet out because you have a
Mutate
fleet
our
cap.
light fighter with the invasion gene and use it to invade the alien ship.
You got it, boss. I'm assuming I'm the navigator. So let's go ahead and click you. Let's give you that. And as you can see, as it's mutating, its maximum health is increasing. Oh, looks like we have a company coming in.
Command.
Crushing opposition.
We saw the ship first. It's ours according to the pirate scavenger code. Please, organic scum.
That voice acting. We need you and you to get some defense weapons. You can defend yourself. You,
Ready and willing.
do the thing. Actually, I forget. That is a collectible.
Ready and willing.
Oh, you're disabled, so I can't really do anything for you at the moment. Boom. Okay. Now, unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to get their abilities because I think they just explode. That's part of the whole
For the human race.
thing going on. So you, board. How do I tell you the board?
For the human race. Drink through Unity.
There we go. So I guess I had to have it selected over here.
I thrive under pressure.
I'm sure you do, buddy. I'm sure you do. Let's go ahead and upgrade your weapons a little bit more. So you have a lot more defenses.
Eliminate and eradicate.
Well, he is currently boarding.
Commando.
It's almost boarded, and it is ours. Instruct us. I love how the aliens have like a snake voice.
Commando. On our way.
Oh god.
Acquire resources.
You run away, buddy.
Positioning.
Ship boarded, Captain. It's deserted, sir, and there is some damage, but we can heal it.
Sweet.
To heal the alien ship, we can either use the reservoir's heal feature, if the reservoir contains blood,
Need fluid.
or send the damaged ship to the Omni Cruiser using the harvest command.
Okay, okay. So harvest that, and I believe it will pull blood out of our main pool.
Need fluid. Extracting resources.
I love how this opens up. Yep. So now our blood level is dropping because we're using it to heal our ships.
The ship is emitting some sort of homing beacon.
For the
We
human
could
race.
follow its beacon, or track the blood air trace we detected.
Engines ready.
Alright, so let's
I'll
get
make
rid
that
of
call.
these.
Now open the jump gate.
To open the jump gate, click on the star map button.
And I want to give
Ready
one of
and willing.
those to you.
I
Okay.
thrive under pressure.
We might as well keep, yeah, we'll keep 2 of these on him for now, till we need them. Okay,
By for order.
and I would like you to heal. Not store resources. How do I
Healing.
heal? Heal everyone.
Anything.
I like how he actually took the resources out of our pool and gave it to himself. That's interesting. Really, really cool.
Engines ready.
Like there's some interesting things in this mission or in this game that I kind of wish Homeworld would have implemented. Like this is awesome. Like gathering, like if you had your support frigate like pull the resources out of the mothership and had a small pool for himself, and then used it to heal your fighters and corvettes when they docked, that would add another level of immersion to the game. But you
require resources.
what I need you to do.
Genius genetics.
Yeah, we need you to
fluid
dock.
Resources at 0%.
That's fine. Take it from the mothership.
Extracting resources.
And I will be back once all of our units are healed. Okay, we've got our entire fleet pretty much healed. The Omni Corps, I believe that's what you're called, the Omni Corps? No, the Omni Cruiser. Omni Cruiser is mostly healed, so it should be good enough. I believe it requires 1 blood to heal each one of your units by 1 tick. So if your Omni Cruiser takes a lot of damage, it's going to take a lot of blood to heal it. So I want to make sure that our reservoir of our blood lasts a long time. But anyways, I also built another Havoc, and I decided to put a weapon and engine mutation on it, or speed mutation on it, just to kind of vary it up a little bit. But anyways, they want us to jump somewhere, so let's go ahead and go to the
Click on
galaxy
the
map.
star system icon to choose your next destination.
Cybreed or the Caravan. This is still the same mission too. So some of these missions can actually be really, really long. Let's see, Great Fog. This is where blood readings are coming from. Might be something important. Or the Caravan. Passage World. This is where the Organ ship sent the homing beacon. It's worth investigating. Let's go to the Cybreed. Let's jump there. And this is our FTL technology in this universe. It's like a wormhole. Basically, I think our FTL technology is like the Bentusi, but really, really, really advanced. Like the Bentusi can have the ability to build jump gates that allow you to go from galaxy to galaxy. We can just do that on the fly. Like, that comes built into our ships. Ooh. That's an interesting looking world. That's an interesting looking ship or station.
Navigator, come alongside those tankers.
Okay. So they want us to investigate the tankers. Let's move the entire fleet in.
Positioning.
And I guess for the meantime, we can take the weapons off of
Captain,
these
we've scanned the
guys.
vessels. They
We'll
appear
keep
to
them
be
for now.
abandoned, but there's a great deal of genetic material in their holds.
Command us.
All right. Use the reservoir to extract the genetic material.
Oh, I forgot you can do that. Okay, okay. Where is the reservoir?
Need fluid.
Is there a button I need to click? I don't think there is.
Extracting resources.
Let's make our way up here.
Coordinates acquired.
Destination acknowledged.
That will give us another speed, which I can make on my own, and an armor.
Navigator,
thrive under
upgrade
pressure.
the laboratory storage capability.
Whoop, that's not what I wanted to do. I built 2 of them. Okay, I mean, we could put them both on our main ship. What exactly does the armor do? Reduce damage caused by most weapons. Yep. And then they wanted us to go to
Station on the way.
our reservoir.
Need fluid. You require resources. You require resources.
Apologize. Sometimes I do get a little confused on the controls on this because they're not super intuitive. But something's happening.
Navigator, try to establish contact with that nearby station.
You're so bossy. I have a name.
There is no response, Captain.
Well, he apparently is a navigator.
Let's see what's going on. Invade that station.
Cool. Negotiations didn't work, so we are gonna go aggressive.
Genius genetics.
Strength through unity.
You require resources.
Oh, it's taking the blood out of the tankers. Okay, okay. That's what's going on. I don't know if anything actually happens until we get closer to there, so we might just let him go back and forth.
I thrive under pressure.
It might not be a bad idea to build another one, but it costs 2 maintenance, and we need 1.
Standing by for order.
Okay.
Genius genetics.
I believe we can storage upgrade. Develop resource storage facility on the factory ship. Reservoirs will store resources in the factory, allowing your mothership to leave the base and be used in battle. Okay, so this turns our laboratory into a resource controller or a refinery from Homeworld. Okay. So let's go ahead and get that research done. And then once that's done, we can leave him here with the reservoir and then send our ships into battle. To fight and try to destroy, or at least capture, a station. Does it want us to capture or destroy it? Invade the station. Invade the station so we can gather information. So we don't want to destroy it, we want to capture it. Okay? So let's get... it might be better if we get 2 of our ships able to capture.
For the human race.
So let's go ahead and build this. Put that on you. You have more speed, you can attack, and you can capture.
For the human race.
And for you, it might not be a bad idea to put armor on these guys either.
Strength through unity.
Yeah, if we bring this guy back. There we go. I believe we can also sell these. Like, if we right click, we can sell these for money. Or we have to find a station to sell. I don't quite remember that one. But let's go ahead, because you know me, I'm very defensive. Let's mutate these guys so they have some sort of defense. There we go. We'll give you speed. And now our fighters have everything.
I thrive under pressure.
And our main ship has 2 long-range weapons, a main weapon, and 2 armor slots. Okay. We have like no speed whatsoever.
Genius genetics.
Okay, so this guy is now done.
Where do you want me?
Let's move him here. And now he will gather supplies from the tanker.
Strength through unity.
We'll move our main fleet up.
Coordinates acquired.
I believe the station, once we capture or whatnot, should allow us to get more resources too. Move our guys into position. We'll get ourselves a little bit closer, and we'll use the Omnicore as a tank, which means I should take those things off and replace them with more armor so the Omnicore takes less damage. But the only thing that I do have to remember about constantly mutating is when you take the mutations off, the health of your ships will drop, and when you put new mutations on, your health will increase. Well, as you can see over here, you don't get that increased health back. You have to repair your ships to get that health back, which is just wasting blood. There's a lot of things to think about in this game. There are a lot of things to think about. So we might keep it like that for now. Actually, scratch that. Oh yeah, you took a... the maximum HP went up because I put some mutations on you. We'll keep it just in case. Just in case there's defenses, so we can have some sort of powerful weapon against the defenses. But in case something happens, because this game is very difficult, I'm going to go ahead and save it, and we'll get ready to invade this station. Never mind, I forgot about the one thing about this game is you actually can't save it. You have to beat the mission. I forgot all about that. I think there's a patch I have to download that actually enables you to oh god to have saves. I think I distinctly remember that back when the game originally came out, because that was one of the things that made the game so difficult. Is if you had like an hour-long mission and you failed at the end, you have to do that entire hour-long mission again. Okay, and next recording session, I'm going to see if I can find a patch to allow it to where we can have save games, because I know there is one. I know there is. I just gotta figure out how to do it. Anyways, let's move in.
Positioning.
There is an autosave after you beat the mission, but we have to get through the mission first. Alrighty.
Engines ready.
Omnicore, or Omnicruiser, you get close.
Command us.
Captain, that nebula is harmful to our ships.
For the human race.
Perhaps we should use the armor genes we discovered to reinforce the ship, or mutate a ship with additional invading genes so that it can get in and out faster.
I put invading. Actually, we all have armor except for this guy. So
Command us.
we did both. And so
Command us. Command us.
Can I just hit one?
For the human race. Strength through
The only
unity.
problem I have about this game is the fact that it's very difficult sometimes to, there we go, to hit these abilities.
Strength through unity.
Alright, you get close. Oh, it's not actually fighting back.
Positioning.
Okay. You get back.
Siren ships are exiting the station and are on an attack trajectory.
Okay, okay. Oh, they are
Ready and
attacking.
willing. On our way.
You get back.
Ready and willing.
You're invading.
By for order.
Omnicruiser, you get close.
Crushing opposition.
You boys attack.
I thrive under pressure. Command us.
You get over here. Oh man, I missed.
On our way.
No! Oh,
For the human
that was
race.
the enemy.
Where do you want
Run!
Excellent tactics. Ready and willing. For the human race.
Okay, well he's dead.
Destroy.
Yeah, they're focusing on the ones that are Get him! I could use these guys to capture him so we can get those laser technologies. That wouldn't be a bad idea.
Your wish is my command.
Okay, let's build ourselves another fighter. I believe this slowly rots over time, but we can get our genetics back. We have 1 minute and 37 seconds to get this done, and it's definitely going to be done by then.
For the human race.
How are you doing on health? You are being damaged. Give me another one of these. Let's put them on him. And I guess we could put the speed on him too. You?
For the human race.
Oh my god. Come on and invade.
Possible. Invasion complete.
Oh,
Ready and
we
willing.
can only invade one at a time. Okay, okay. Cool, but we completed the target. And now we have a transmission coming in. Who the heck are you? Greetings, fellow weird psycho snake dude.
You have a chance to explain yourselves.
We mistook you for a Defiance fleet. We thought the Defiance had broken the agreement.
Agreement? What agreement?
We provide the Defiance with resources and food. The Defiance leaves us in peace. We attacked you only because you invaded our station.
We keep hearing about this Defiance. What is it?
The Defiance arrived in this area several years ago. They recruit species, including the Cybrid, to fight in a war against an alien species that is unknown to us.
Somehow I think I can guess who they're attacking. Where can I find representatives of the Defiance?
You will find them here if you remain in this area much longer. They are on their way.
Oh, good to know. So the Defiance are coming in to probably kill us.
Set a course for the nebula. It's safe now. We can hide inside until the Defiance fleet arrives.
Okay, can do. Well, they arrive in like 3 minutes.
Need fluid.
You guys get up here,
Tactics. Command us.
and the nebula is where?
Positioning.
I wanted your technology. Your technologon. Where exactly is nebula?
Positioning.
Unless they're talking about the nebula back here that was slowly killing us.
Need fluid. Need fluid.
Extract that, please. Yeah, it really sucks that there's no sensors.
I thrive under
There
pressure.
probably is a way to get in the sensors. I just don't know how.
Ready and willing.
Like, Vibrative giving us protection from the... Oh, okay, so we're just supposed to wait in the deadly fog.
Coordinates
Okay.
acquired.
Good to know.
Need fluid.
Your fluid is needed.
Where do you want me? Let's move.
Alright guys, get over here.
Strength through unity.
You are like so lucky you didn't
We
die.
should plant that explosive.
What explosive?
Send one of our fighter ships to the Cybrid station to pick up the explosives.
Okay. The one that's most likely not damaged.
Command us.
You head to the station.
Where do you want me?
Navigator, take that ship to the Cybrid tankers to plant the explosives.
Oh, okay. So move in. You have a speed upgrade, so you should be able to get there quickly.
Genius genetics. Need fluid.
You,
You require resources.
I need you to get over here
Positioning.
and use your ability
Rejuvenating.
to keep the fleet alive.
Rejuvenating.
Explosives planted.
Alright,
Command us.
Navigator,
get back here.
hide the ship in the fog.
Where do you want me?
Okay, cool.
You require resources.
You go back to the Omni Cruiser,
Extracting resources.
get yourself some more blood so we can get this fleet rejuvenated. There it goes. Nom nom nom. This underbelly reminds me of the beast. Here we go.
Captain, the Defiance fleet has arrived.
Yes, they have. 4 ships.
They haven't seen us. The Defiance took the bait.
Hooray! Let's see if we can see what happens. See if they blow up in the smithereens. Oh cool, it tells you their health and stuff down here. You have 900 health per ship. This guy has an eye. I want the eye. Visibility range and ability to detect stealth units. Who would the eye be on the actual ship? Might be these things. And kabooey! What'd you get?
Excellent work.
Well, they actually did less damage than I thought they would. Burger. Where are
Genius genetics.
you? Nope.
You require resources.
You continue harvesting.
Extracting resources.
Use a little bit more to keep ourselves alive.
Strength through unity.
Even though we probably won't need it because the station should be able to take most of the brunt.
I thrive under pressure.
Mutation on the way.
You get back here.
Strength through unity.
We can get rid of those invading things now. So let's get rid of those.
Commando.
You. And get you some weapons.
Ready and willing.
Yep, well,
For the human race.
there we go.
Let me command. Commando.
And boom!
For the human race.
Need fluid.
Okay.
Extracting resources.
Quickly extract the resources!
Strength through unity.
Woohoo. Did a decent amount of damage to you,
God's wish. Man's command.
little Omni Cruiser. Let the Defiance take care of that. That guy has a lot of beams.
Need fluid.
Hee.
Captain, the Defiance is defeated.
Sweet.
Well done. Now,
Wait,
Asher,
my command.
you fought well. Now, all we need to know is where the Defiance Organ and Shipyard
Strength through
facilities are
unity.
located.
Mutation on the way.
Our data indicates that the facility
You
you seek
require
might be on the emoting moon. Good journey, human.
Extracting resources.
Alright, good to know, man. I'm gonna extract these resources and get these genetics before we get going. I really do wish I would have tried to board one of those enemy ships to take one of their weapons. Now, one interesting thing about this game is it doesn't actually tell you how much damage something does, so you kind of have to feel for it, which is something that I definitely wish it did. Doesn't.
Extracting resources.
I believe all we have to do now is just jump, right? Oh, we have discovered new leads. Okay, we have the area harvested. We now have a new weapon we can use. We have the plasma beams. Now, I'm probably going to be switching a couple of my ships out for the plasma beams. I believe they're not as powerful as the bullet ships, but they have 100% accuracy, which means they always hit their target. And I, as a defensive player, I prefer accuracy over damage.
Engines ready.
So let's go ahead and get rid of this. Go, it is slowly being unmutated. And we'll give this to our main ship as our primary weapon. I'm going to continue keeping the armor for now, because I like having a large amount of armor on my main ships.
Ready and willing.
And I'm probably going to switch these guys out to have the plasma weapons. There we go. And I'm not going to use long-range weapons a whole lot because, like I said, one of the issues I have with this game, it's very difficult to target your abilities. It might be a Windows 10 thing, I don't know. And these are ones that you have to micromanage. You have to activate these every time they're available. So it's good to just use these on the main ship that you're usually always going to have selected. So I'm not going to be putting these on the secondary guys. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll put a second one on so he does more damage. So we have one with beams, one with bullets, and one that's kind of a mixture of both. One that has a booster and a little bit of damage and speed. Okay.
What needs changing?
I think that's gonna do it for now. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end this episode here. Because the next thing we need to do is go to our next one, which I think is the factory over here, because I don't know if we can go. I think we can go to the caravan. I think we're still on the first mission too. That's what's weird. The structure of this game is kind of weird at how you do things. But yeah, in the next mission we will go to the caravan, see what that's going on, and the next episode after that we'll probably do the factory. So yeah, but we have 7,000 blood. We're doing very good on resources. Managing resources in this game is kind of a pain in the butt because yeah, we still need to use it to heal our havoc and everything. Our little ships. But yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this. Please leave a like if you are. If you like what I do, consider subscribing, and I will check you guys out in the next video. Until then, this is Captain Soban signing out. Oh yes, yes, please, yes, give me some of that blood. Oh, it's so delicious. It's so nutritious. It's so good for your teeth.